So I'm just going to show you how to perform a tricep exercise and a couple of exercises that you can do when you have an injured hand. As you can see, I've got the bandages off to let it air, especially while training, just in case if it does get a bit, sweaty and all that. It's more likely to get sweaty with the bandages on, and we do need to give it time to air for the wounds to heal. So, moving on to this. Now I'm going to show you with the other arm, just for the camera angle's sake, but basically you can do this exercise if you've got one of these, they're normally good for the ankles and that. You get, people who do that type of exercise with the low cables, but we're going to do it with the high cables. You slot your hand in like such. Now, of course, you don't want to use the hand, so we're going to lean like that in. We're going to bring the shoulder back, and then we're going to go down a straight line. And we're aiming, and if you want to, you can go a little bit side on to really focus on that tricep muscle. So as we go down, we're really doing that squeeze. You don't really need a lot of weight for this exercise. This exercise is really about kind of muscle building, like sculpting the tricep. So as you can see, we're working on that control. Now you're probably going, why is my body hunched over like this? Well, this is to help keep us stable, and also as well to help us just focus on that tricep action. Now when we bring it up, the most important thing is that we're going past that halfway point so we can get the full stretch in the tricep, and then we bring it down. Now you can do this with a grip, but it's a little bit harder to do. Now I'm going to show you something else you can do. And of course, we'll take the weights off here. Luckily we have the good hand still. Now, we clip this back here. Now we've got a low cable here. Now, just because you have an injury in your hand or anything like that, now we could put like 2.5 kilos each side, because lateral raises is very hard, especially with cables. It's a lot more harder to do. So, putting same principle, standing up about here, and then going there. So if we wanted to, we could. The closer we go in, the more it's not going to hit that. So we need to show respect to the machines as well. But basically, we have the cable behind our back, so it forces the deltoid to go back, so we're hitting that mid deltoid more. And then we go straight back up and down. Up and down. Now you can do this with this wrist as well, just to show you from a back point of view. Okay, we don't have any weight on this. I'm just showing you what other exercises you can do. Now, just for reasons that the hand is still a bit sensitive, we're just going to open this up a bit so we can slot the hand in without touching anything, and Bob's your uncle. There we go. So now we've taken the hand out of the equation here. So that hand is completely out of the equation. We can't feel any stress or strain in that hand. And then once again, shoulder back. And if you do have problems, just like use that. You can use your other hand to kind of hold onto the machine if you do have problems. And we just go up and down. So up, as you can see, and down. And we can do this with, say, we're doing reverse flies. So we lean over like such, and we do that. And we can do it with biceps as well. So what we could do is go from this angle here, and this is really good because this will help build a stretch. And because it is a cable, it's not like a dumbbell when the gravitational pull will be changed throughout the movement. We actually have the same amount of force, and then when we bring it up, we're getting more of a squeeze. Now, you're not going to be able to do as much weight as you would with a bar or dumbbell, but you are actually going to get more out of it because it is training and stretching the long head of the bicep. Now, this is perfect. And also as well, because that wrist here, that hand, is completely out of the action, all the strain goes into the forearm. What's good, because that means then we can work the brachialis muscle as well. So if we were to change the hand position like this and go into a hemicurl position, we're working that the brachialis muscle as well as the bicep. But if we're going here, we're going to work that top part of the forearm, and we're going to build that meaty forearm that a lot of people want. And we're just going to go like that. Now, if you really want to get more of a resistance in, you'd go incline, allow the shoulder back to droop back, and then you bring it in and stop about here to get that squeeze, and then back down. It's a really good exercise to do. So, if you do have a injury, such as a hand injury in that, but you still want to keep on training, if there's a will, there's a way. And I hate the lie, the biggest lie in the world. It's not that simple. Well, yes, it is that simple. We just got to think outside the box, and we've got to think of ways what completely take that certain part of the body out of the equation. Okay? Anyway, I hope this helps you when it comes to your training. And as always, keep on training. Have a good one.